Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening, morning, wherever you are, it's time for Quake. Welcome to another Fazak TV stream. My name is Rob Korf and today we have Quake Live. During this QuakeCon weekend, the EGB Cup number 13, like last Saturday, I was just browsing Twitch in the late afternoon. And yeah, it looked like a great tournament. So I thought let's just try to stream it during the QuakeCon weekend. So we actually have 3 streams this weekend. Yesterday we had the Stotty Quake Champions Cup. Today EGB. Tomorrow we have the 250 FPS league. I think it's week number 5. But yeah, like there were some intense matches from great players last week, so I thought let's just try to jump in. I'm not exactly sure if I'm able to get on the servers though, because like I started the stream and I thought, well, oh, maybe I should ask the organizer, like, do I need to be in a super secret Discord or something? It is from the same organizers as the 250 FPS league, so I hope I can get in. Or maybe they don't even play on super secret servers like the 250 FPS. But I'm interested in who has signed up. Let's see. Look at this. We have Mr. Shambler himself. He is administrating the tournament. Neko Ranger, Stone, Razy, but he has not checked in. Only the green ones have checked in. We have Pavle, Arsony, Rel, who's not checked in, Mikey, Cipher, Wise Genie, also not checked in, Ash, Ship, Fazak, Boxstain, Vola, Helldown, Boxy, Boxy and Boxstain. That is going to be awesome. Gecko, Lead, Sting, PL, probably from Poland, and Overkill, Overkill. Okay. Yeah, Racy hasn't checked in. But I noticed that, like, for example, Cipher just appeared like 10 minutes ago in between the participants, the same as Agent. No, Agent is not there actually, but Pavle I meant. So there might be some late additions. And I'm curious, like, if Razy is streaming. He isn't right now, so who will know if he will be a late addition. Yeah, so we need to wait until the tournament starts anyway. So I'm curious what happened during QuakeCon. Let's see if I do a stealthy, then I go to and then search QuakeCon tournaments. Because, like, there are tournaments being held, but yeah, they are not being streamed. So there was a Quake Live 3v3 Clan Arena, CTF. Duel is currently running. They also had a Quake Live 2v2 Instakip CTF. Wake and Quake. 2v2, 4v4 sacrifice, Quake live duel, Wake and Quake. That's probably yeah, happening this morning. So let's see who won this. Yeah, so the final still needs to be played. So I think they are doing like a final day where all the finals will be happening. Would be cool if they stream that, right? But last year when I was at QuakeCon, there was also a finals day with the whole show. Jahar was hosting and casting, and with cameras and stuff, but it was never streamed, so it was only for the people that were there. But yeah, this is Psychic, Orion, and ID in the finals versus who won? It's Magdal. So Magdal, Prong, and Eric. Let's see. Tournament has not started yet. Okay. The Quake Live CTF. Let's see. Stages. So for this one also the final still needs to be played. And it is the Smurfs with this Dave JavaScript, Orion, Pithy, and Festive Turtle against X marks the spot, which is Mr. X-Men, Mr. Grim, Switch, and IBM. And then we have the duel. Oh, this is still going on. Let's see, so Dramus won from sync error. Dramus went on through and is this the winner bracket final, right? Dramus versus Psychic. So this is all happening on QuakeCon. This is Quake Champions on the LAN server. I think this one is organized by Red Bull. Oh, and Machiavelli is also still... Oh, lol. Rome versus Machiavelli. That would be so cool to see. And the other lower bracket round 4 is Davius versus Twitch. Let's see. We do have the brackets ready to rumble. Yeah, like there is no prize pool. Like it's only yeah, like stuff. It's not really worth for international players to really go there because there's nothing to earn. So it's mostly for fun. Oh, look at that! I do have access to the Discord channels, so I can just hop in. So yeah, usually the prize pool is provided by a sponsor anyway. It's never their own money, and yeah, the sponsors are not investing in tournaments anymore. So you have to have a successful game of your own to really drive the esports. Yeah, like collectibles and stuff and skins is what driving the esports these days. Yeah, let's look at the bracket. We have Cipher versus Necroranger, Gecko versus Stone, Boxstain versus Sting, Fazak versus Overkill, Ash versus Shambler, Arseny versus Vola, Pavle versus Buxy, Helldown versus Mikey. So yeah, I think the first round is not that interesting. So I would rather look at the next round of the potential matchups. Yeah, Pavle will probably move through. Ash. So Ash versus Arseny or Volda. Then we have Boxstain. Probably versus Fazak. Cipher versus Stone. I would say let's go to Fazak versus Overkill. Then we probably have Boxstain versus Fazak, and then Cipher versus Boxstain. I think that's a good route to take. Yeah, let's see if I can find out where they are playing. Oh, they're still doing the picks and bans right now. It's the Fazak versus Overkill. Winner bracket round 1. Apparently it's match 4. Best of 3. So the first map will be Silence. Which is picked by Fazak and Airwalk. Will be the second map, picked by Overkill. And we round off with Sinister. Yeah, let's ask the players if they want to ask the players if they share which server they're going to play. So I can join. Okay, they will take about 5 minutes to decide where to play. So yeah, unfortunately no Racy today. It was great to see him play last week. I saw him play against Boxstain, and he won by 1 frag on toxicity in the tiebreaker. It's great to see him getting better in Quake Live. Yeah, and also to translating what they are saying. At the same moment, it's going to be Moscow server. Or that's a suggestion, but one of the players is in St. Petersburg. And when they I think they decided on the server. Let's see if they are on the server that I think they are. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, I think they share the server, but I'm not able to connect to it. There's like a thing where you can search archive frames, right? Did I store that one? Click live server search or something. Ah, this one. Oh, it's not the server. Okay, we're still trying to find out which server they are going to play. Okay, there we go. Yes. Something is happening. What are the links? 53 for Fazak. Overkill. Link 90. game is, I think, a bit loud, right? I think this is better. Maybe a little more like this. Let me know how the audio levels are. It is a beautiful map. Do I have follow up a couple? Ominous sky.
Prepare to.
Okay, there we go. Let's see, who's the favorite?
3, 2, 1. Fight.
In terms of amount, it's Fazak. But it's only one person voting for him. So I would say Overkill is then a little bit of the dark horse in this one. So let's follow him. He does have a great stack. Gets railed, but also does something in return. He himself doesn't really have a good weapon for doing damage from a distance. Gets the next red. Yeah, Mega Health was going to Fazak. Oh, his rockets are awesome actually. Still does not have a railgun. But great portal play wall. The portal play of Fazak is also quite strong. Bring the shotgun out. Removing it or releasing it in the face of Overkill. Ooh, quite early on his Mega Health. He does get the item, but at what cost? Wow. Did look that Fazak is a little bit warping around.
Lead
Fazak is the only player who has collected the railgun, and he gets his second track with that weapon. Interesting spot. Rail.
Lead taken.
The follow-up with the shotgun is quite effective. Let's see, where does Quill spawn? He gets the yellow. The red is also up. Is he able to do anything about it? Finally we have a real shot from Kill. Yeah, the Mega Health is far away from spawning. He has no business being here. Also been a lot of spawn. Fazak able to get a quick follow-up. He's not really interested in the Mega Health. He wants to use it as bait, probably. He just wants to run his own rotation. In the end, he does get it. Awesome rockets. For Fazak. There was some damage in return. But yeah, with the heavy and some health bubbles. Zip is quite healthy again. I would say it's an easy frac. Especially shotgun. No, the top position raining down rockets. Life is good. For Sip. Yeah, and as I expected, a bit one-sided is always the case the first round. That's just how seeding works. The best is matched up with the worst. We do have a mistake from Fazak. Overkill. Getting the third track. He walks into a trap though. I want to say, like, Fazak is missing a lot of rails, but in the end he is hitting 50% of them. So he did all the work before missing all these shots. And Overkill is getting enough of the overkill. Yeah, underkill. Thanks, Brutal Sky. Brutal Ski. Brutal Sky.
Boat passed.
So, apparently this is a legendary map. Has a rich history. Beer drinks tea today. Oh yeah, I didn't want to get the beers right away because like it's quite early.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Yeah, I'll start prediction. For Airwalk. Well, we already have... this time it's only 2 minutes, so there. You have to vote right now. So there's no chance that I forget to close the prediction while we already know the outcome. Great follow-up by Fazak. Gets the heavy. The red thing, let's say. Ooh. The double back is in a full-on rocket though. But he also hits Overkill with the rail, so he was also quite low. Oh, the rail. Does anyone know something about Overkill? Like, is he a really young player that just started out? Or is he an oldie that just plays for fun? It is the case that Fazak is pretty much stomping on him. Well, he's a baby AI. He's now, as they say, downloading the game while playing. What, he does get the gauntlet frack. And he went to jump school. He gets the heavy. So 21% LG, 54 real. What's on the other side? 17%. But he does have 30% accuracy with the LG. There we go. Frack on the board. Good afternoon, Horst, on YouTube. I hope the stream is looking well. They probably haven't woken up yet. QUAKE on, right? No, like it's there 6:30 AM in the morning. Yeah, 20 health for Sip. It'd be nice if will takes out his machine gun and seals the deal, but he's not aware of how much damage he has done. There we go. Rockets connecting. Himself is now quite low, and Fazak is actually doing what I think Overkill should have done. Almost getting the frag with the machine gun. Look at that. He has a great... was it a prediction rocket or just a lucky rocket? Like, Overkill doesn't have noodle LG, but his reel is a little bit all over the place. Oh, great weapon choice. And he starts to feel the game. Ooh, almost mid-air. This time he does hit the mid-air. Zip has to slow down or it's getting out of hand. I'm kind of surprised that when someone has just spawned and he gets into the LG fight, it still takes a long time to get that frag. Well, I thought that the tick rate of the LG and QUAKE Champions is based on the same numbers. So what is your spawn health? It's 130?
1 minute one.
No, 125 without any armor. Another mutual. Everyone is getting a frag. Follow Twitch or follow Fazak on this Twitch. So 26 to 17. Let's see, Fazak winning this best of 3. Let's look at the bracket. We don't have an outcome of Boxstain versus Sting yet. I don't know if Fazak is related to Zip. Yes, they are both part of the QUAKE family. Damn, you're sharp this morning. Zip Fazak wins. Let's see if I can hop in the server. With Boxstain. And Sting. They are playing on Hawk, Shui. Change filters. 1v1. Oh, they are on furious heights, so that is the tiebreaker between the two. And Sting is leading. So it's 1-1. I don't know what the scores were. And it's Sting who brings down Boxstain. Which I don't really know if this is an upset or not. In my book it is, because like Boxstain is Dutch. And I automatically assume that he's really good. Because he has been around for a while. Oh boy, lost indeed. Easy shot. Do you have some feedback, or do you have more knowledge than I have? Oh, Boxstain is ver weg van zijn skill. Okay. So Boxstain has been better than he's currently playing, because like last week he was playing really good. I think he ended up 3rd or 4th. But yeah, I think it will be interesting to see Sting versus Fazak. which is winner bracket 2.2, which is a quarterfinal. Okay. Best of 3. Yeah, let's see. So Cipher won. Stone versus Gecko is still going on. Ash won from Chamber, Arseny from Vola, Pavle from Boxstain, Held for Mikey. So we have Pavle versus Held, Ash versus Arseny, Sting versus Fazak, and Cipher still needs to wait on the outcome of Gecko versus Stone. But we'll highly likely see Cipher versus either Sting or Fazak in the semi-final, and probably Ash versus Pavle in the other semi-final. So we're gonna start off with dismemberment. Thanks for the follow, Kiro. And for Stankist, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Sting is a British museum, indeed. Musician or a museum? Like he's a museum piece. How old he is. Oh, he's 40, okay. Just an old boy. Well, he's younger than me. I'm 3 years more experienced. But I still feel like a 13-year-old, so that is not saying anything. Call me sir. Get off my lawn! Yeah, please let us know in the Discord which server you are going to play. So we can DDoS it. Thank you, Mr. Sting. Roxanne! Yeah, let's just show
now.
it. Right. They are
Vote passed.
looking at the pinks. 49 for Sting and around the same for Zip. 10 more for Zip. So Sting is on the left. Every strafe that we make, every rock the jump you fake, I'll be fracking you. Yeah, I'm the best singer there is. So no, my mom always made me stop singing. Zeg, Roodkapje, waar ga je heen? Zo alleen, zo alleen.
Prepare to fight. Three, two, one.
Yeah, let's do it full screen. I bet you want to see the players instead of me. Fazak gets the first one on board. On the board. On his board. He's onboarding the first track. I think I made this same joke yesterday, and it's still bad. So Zip looking around and decides to go back to the red. The Mega went to Sting. Ooh, he can swing and sing. He will be able to fall back to the yellow. While Fazak is quite early on this one. Is Sting going to swing? Yes! Oh! I think it was only 49, so he was a little bit too late. He himself can fall back to the Mega, which he's on route to it. Reached its destination, and Zip is nowhere near the yellow. He does have now the angle on it, I think. So he disappeared. Oh, he's around the corner with a lot of armor, but not that much health. And Sting is a little bit confused. But I think he now realized that the red was taken. And goes back to the Mega Health. Sting, quite defensive. It's not really moving at all. I would say Fazak is doing the same. Like he just wants to get his own major item. Ooh, but he's now sneaking to the Mega. Where is and Sting is on the other corner. A little bit of damage exchanged. And we're back to square one. So I think Sting is the one who plays this very patiently. Fazak having to adjust to it. But it's like stack-wise, Sting is in the most trouble, so I do understand that. That explains the way he's playing. Just making sure that there is no free route for the next track for Fazak. So he definitely wants to create like some sort of choke point that Fazak has to move through, and now he's actually quite effective in creating one, but he doesn't hit the shots that he needs. Two and on top. Yeah, he fumbles. Well, yeah, that's you want to look cool, right? Hitting that rail. But I think the LG already have sealed the deal anyway. Oh, the rockets and rocket combo. Ouch. making Sting sing an octave lower.
Five-minute warning.
Yeah, great LG from Cipher Fazak Sting actually bring a rocket launcher to an LG fight, which can be justified in Quake Live more than any other Quakes, I would say. Especially Quake 2. Oh no, Quake 2 did not have an LG. So especially not Quake 2. Surprise hit from Railgun from Sting. I think Sting is mostly incapacitated on this map. Like for once, he doesn't really use the LG at all. And second, it is Fazak who pretty much got all the armors, at least the red ones. Yeah, 12-2. Hey, thanks for the follow, Kanarta. Holy moly, green Matrox? What? Ooh, Sting getting a frag and the rat. Sting is the brother of Matrox, like Mario was. Okay. We thought this was Sting from Britain, only with PL in this name on Discord and Twitch. He's in the same clan as you, Ape. Like this is Sting PL and you are Ape PL. So you are clan buddies. A little bit of noodle LG. But maybe it's enough damage to get the wreck. I really like the variation in jump sounds. It's so annoying. Like if you start listening to it, it's just like in Quake Champions, it's not much difference. Like I think they only have 2 or 3 altering sounds, but in Quake Live it's only 1 sound,
1 minute
and also sounding off of every jump. Like Quake Champions, like in third person you do hear every jump, but as your own perspective, you only hear it every other jump. With also a variation of a few jump sounds. But I'm glad it is not Bones or Orb. Then This stinks. Yes. Choose outcome. Zip. 0 to 11.
Vote now.
We are going to
Vote
various
pass.
heights. Various heights. Do you also have that you are copy pasting, and then you select the word that you want to replace with your paste, and you accidentally copy that one, so you're screwed. You have to go back to the one that you want to copy paste. I hate that. So now you know. You guys have 2 minutes to vote for this one. Why? Well, why? While we are following the singer. And I can just not use words. Maybe I should get a bear or apple juice. I mean, dear Twitch and YouTube. Soft doesn't really cares. We have a -1 posting. So, in my terms, that is not a good start. Are we going to see the same as Pavle did? Just run away the whole map and win this with 0 to -1. That happened in the 250 FPS tournament. That was hilarious. He's hearing the shards being taken. Well, Sting is dropping grenades somewhere on the map. Some plasma is being dished out by Sting. Oh, awesome rails. A few pixels is everything that Zip needs. Sting also able to hit at least one. Oof. Yeah, I would say YOLO, but you do not live only once in Quake Life. You actually spawn every time until the timer runs out. So YOLO doesn't really apply. Zip. Losing from the map geometry. Also losing out on the red. Are we going to see a frag from Sting? We're going to restore that shameful -1. Doesn't seem like it. Great rocket. Didn't do full damage. And the rails are also quite nice. %73%. I'm curious. How many shots that was? Seems a lot. Yeah, if there was ever a frac happening, it might be now. And he gets to the mega half. And back to the 0 score.
5-minute warning.
I say it's comebackable. Yeah, 7 health. You only have a dream. That is not going to be your reality. I do see like sometimes the game hangs or the server. Like it was when the Mega Health was picked up. Just looks like a couple of frames the game just froze. I don't know if you guys are noticing it. Is that something that the spectators see, or is it also happening to the player picking up the item? Because everything is server side, right, in Quake Live. There is no client side detection. So another frac going Sting's way. Able to dodge one rocket, follow up, collects it at his feet. Great damage between the gaps of the bridge, but he also was able to hit a rail through it. Sting definitely on life support, but he finds some armor. Fazak go with more health than yeah, what more? Elite. Great chase from Sting, but no, he gets caught riding the lightning. The lighting? No, the lightning. Sting's LG is quite good, by the way. He has to use it.
1 minute.
30 seconds, 6 frags. Fazak, like we're done. GG's. I'm gonna grab something to drink. You play out this map. Yeah, so the score 5-9, like it was really close. Yeah, sorry, I'm taking 10 points from Ryder. So let's see what our next match is going to be. We should look. Cipher is still happening. Let's see if I can find out where they are playing. Let's see. Gecko versus Cipher. So this is silence, right? I have no idea what the score is. Or is this Sinister? No, this is silence. So I assume, looking at the score line, that Cipher also won the first one. So this is 1-0 currently. Cipher is definitely a top dog. Better switch to Ash versus Pavle. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can do that in Quake Live, right? You can just jump servers. You don't have to like be invited to a lobby. Because Ash versus Pavle will be more even probably than Fazak versus Cipher. Do people have an opinion? Because I was actually setting up for Cipher versus Zip Fazak. But now I see Ash versus Pavle. You know what? We are going to Ash versus Pavle, and we'll blame Darth Vader if it isn't a fun matchup. Do you agree? Do you all agree? I'll find out if I can find the server. Where did the Discord go? Ash. They did not share which server they are playing, actually. They are both Russian, right? So they are probably on a Moscow server. I don't know where they are. It's EGB Pavle, right? Oh, and EGB Ash also, I think. Are they here? No. I don't know where they are. Does anyone know? Ah, here they are. IP. Connect. Oh, let's see.
Prepare to fight.
Ash versus Pavle. This is the first map also. Nice. Thanks, Darth Vader, for steering me in the right direction. This is a semi-final. I'll start a prediction first and then update the overlay. So,
lead time.
Pavle on the left. Blood run. Ash. 2 minutes. 0-0 currently. 1-to-1. Yeah, Ash, very fight orientated. And hits can wander, I've been told. And yeah, Pavle, a very defensive player. I think very reminiscent of Base and Agent. So the one thing you should not do is get behind in a Pavle match. So Ash has at least a stack going his way, but Pavle from somewhere is still appearing to do damage on the major items. Yeah, do you think that Pavle was always left behind by his mother? That's how he got to his plus back play. Ash getting his second frag and also successful in the rocket jump to the red. Is that a rocket jump you cannot do in one go? Or did he just screwed up the first jump? Oh. I do like Ash just stepping a few steps forwards while retreating, so Pavle doesn't get a guaranteed hit with the railgun. Oh, he's defensive damage again though, like you only see a few pixels of him and you get hit by a rail. Again heavy, or the red, sorry guys. The red going to Pavle. While he's also shopping for this mega health and yeah, hitting that rail, he has earned it. Again, like Pavle just goes around the corner, hits his rail. Ash now doing the same though. And again, woohoo, also able to dodge. Oh, the drop down. But Pavle is not hitting his shots. He can only hit insane peak shots, it seems. Pavle, you are too early on this one. And with only 46 health and 26 armor. Pavle should smell in this situation. He gets the mega health, but gets destroyed after. Great punishment from Ash. While his opponent gets the mega health. Yeah, let's see, is it really on fire? 53. %34% accuracy with the LG. But yeah, the shots that matter are hitting. I would just be constantly scared playing against the Pavle, like you don't know where he appears. Ooh, awesome rockets. Pavle, yeah, probably did want to drop down a little bit sooner, but Ash is guiding him through his rockets. They disengage though. Nice, great weapon choice. But then he eats 2 rockets in the end. He does get the frag. But this might cost him the mega health. So he needs to shop for the bubbles. He's not out of the woods yet. Pavle just appearing in front of him while he takes the portal. Pavle not really able to bank on that. So Ash still in defensive mode. So Ash got the third frag but lost control on both items. Yes, this is the first one. You can see the score in the top right. And every now and then the maps will also appear. Yeah, like now, if a map does not have a score, then it hasn't finished yet. Okay, we have a real battle. Oh, Pavle is... Oh, the rockets from Ash. The first one was a decent one, but the second one missed completely. And Pavle is making his railgun work. Yeah, he just jumps over the rockets. Ash needs time to scratch his nose. He's saying it's a slideshow for him. Yeah, we have private servers available.
3, 2, 1. Lead tied.
So it's interesting that they are playing on public servers. Like because of the 250 FPS Cup, they have like 8 private servers running in different locations actually, that you can only connect to when you are authorized to. So that's a great solution. Actually, I think that the US attempt of Quake Live should have done that. And you can easily do that nowadays, right? With, for example, AWS having servers, clouds all over the world. Pavle giving the lead away big time with only 1 minute left to play. Nice. 6-3. Interesting outcome. The last minute. Ash sealing the deal. First complaining about a lag. And then with a surprise move. Making minced meat. Pavle.
Vote now. Vote passed.
We go to Sinister. So it was
Prepare to
3
fight.
to 6 for Ash. And I'll start on
3,
Pavle.
1. Fight.
I'll switch to the game and start a prediction. For Sinister. 2 minutes. Yeah, by the way, we are in 1440p for the lucky ones on Twitch. On YouTube, we are on 4K 60 or 1440p 60. Every quality that you want on YouTube for everyone. And 2K stream on Twitch is limited to a certain kind of a certain kind, no, to a certain list of countries. But yeah, Pavle is having a great start, which automatically means that Ash doesn't have the best time yet on Sinister. Yeah, I didn't see the first minute actually, but I don't think this is a faster map than the previous one. Maybe a little bit more. Like there's so much room to maneuver on this one. But maybe the spawns are more rough for the one that is out of control. Yeah, Ash's brain is not working. But he is no brain, all aim, right? Or more aim than brain, anyway. But this is just did he maybe bet on himself on EGB that he would lose this map? And that this is just all a setup. Like there is a conflict of interest by both players, right? They are playing for EGB in an EGB Cup. Just saying. By the way, every time I see like a glass panel, I'm thinking about Hexen, where you can smash those open. Some of them are actually legitimate doors that you need to take to finish the game. But yeah, not every player was aware that you should be doing that, so... Not everyone finished action or had. It is not looking that bright.
5-minute warning.
He's still soldiering on though. Yeah, is this tactic? Like, yeah, here. Like, could you smash this open and there's a whole world after that window. Okay, let's go, Ash. You have Pavle all week. Good luck hunting him down. And oh, again the peak. Did Pavle play a lot of Counter-Strike? Ash, thinking about life. He has some time before the mega is spawning. Takes supporter to the red. He's able to get back. Oh, Pavle collects the mega health. Ash again thinking about life. Like, should I continue? Like, I have to make it entertaining. Right? What is he doing? Like, you can only have an itchy nose for that long, right? And like he's at least he has control over this yellow. It is live. Me Gallios. This is happening real time. Where is Pavle? Where is he? Oh. LOL. He has not seen him. This is also a beautiful spot. So we have two idling players. I think he just doesn't know this spot. Because if you know this spot, and at some point you can deduct where your player should be, right? So, from 0 to 16. Can I see still the chat? Like I already forgot who won the first map.
Vote now. Vote passed.
Okay, yeah. It is a bit weird in my screen because I have like somewhere there where I need to put in the scores for the maps on the side, and there are the names. Call it mirrored. So yeah, so it says Ash is left.
Prepare to
it's
fight.
Pavle. So Pavle won. Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
And we have our tiebreaker. Thanks for the follow feedback. This moment is our tiebreaker between these two. On one of the semifinals, Cipher is playing against Fazak in the other semifinal. And here you guys have 2 minutes to do the predictions. So, yeah, we hear Pavle taking the portal. Yeah, his opening damage was already huge. Pavle first with the wrong weapon out, switches quite late to the LG. He does take the red just after he spawned, but yeah, how do you get out? Well, you don't. He did do a decent amount of damage before dying. Spawns at the railgun. So yeah, you can get this mega health, but not without Pavle punishing the pickup. Yeah, so where is the Ash that we saw on Blood Run? Because at least in Quake Champions, Blood Run is going almost always to the player that is really good at defensive play. And I would not say that Ash is a defensive player. Thanks for the follow, Theo Villots. Yeah, Ash hoping to get that rat mid-fight. He definitely needed it. It's not getting out of this. Pickled situation, is that a word? Ash also doesn't really have a nice time with his connection, it seems. Maybe that's you all suck. Yeah, you have to do something with your life, right? Okay. We see Ash getting at least one frag, not that healthy after. Collects a lot of armor. Sees that this one has not spawned yet. But there's also mega health to collect. Goes out of his way, circling around. He is removing everything from the map. But Pavle already on position for the next red. So Ash, yeah, delaying the mega health. And the yellow, but then losing out on the red. And maybe the next rotation.
Five-minute warning.
Oh, Pavle is again not really anywhere on the map, it seems. But there we go. Oh, that rocket. Oh, that's so unlucky. Or it's a bad rocket. Yeah, Pavle with only 38 health, but Ash not really having a weapon to do anything about it. He does have a rocket launcher now. Fazak and Cipher. Cipher lost? What? Dude, I blame you that we are on this one. Did Cipher party a little bit too hard yesterday? Fazak. I don't know if that is a player that had a different nick before, or just a new player in town. Oh. So, Fazak is in reality a French DJ. With a tattoo of Pfizer. We don't have a new match. We have the winner bracket finals, and we need the outcome of this one to know who is going to play that one. So yeah, if you want to take the time to get something to drink or a bathroom, moment. Now is the time. I will do so after this match has finished. Drinking on the toilet, yeah. Get something to drink while you are on the toilet. Like, and there is also water in the toilet, right? Zoot is having 3 children now. He already got a small Quake player, and the latest batch is a twin. Well, I'm at least the one who is streaming it. I don't know if I'm Z voice. I never played Quake Live actually. I just enjoy Quake. We have had Gilson on the stream during the previous 250 FPS Cup finals, and last Sunday we had Machiavelli on the last 2 matches. But yeah, Pavle winning this 3-1. No, 2-1. But yeah, Machiavelli actually playing in the BOC at QuakeCon this time around. Yeah, let's see. It's probably the yeah, Fazak versus Pavle. Choose Pavle. Yeah. Let's see. I think it would be so great, like if like these are held back, so they can do it on a stream. Because what is the time now in NA? It is almost 8 AM in the morning. But yeah, they did not release a stream schedule or anything. And like I said, I was there last year. There were, of course, competitions, and for the finals, they had a big stage with a whole production team. Like there were screens on the side that you could see the players' views, and Jahar was hosting. He was also commentating, but it was not streamed. So I'm a little bit scared that the same is going to happen this year. That we are not able to see anything of the competitions that are going on QuakeCon. But yeah, this looks pretty interesting, right? Jamus versus Psykip in the winner bracket final. Lower bracket semis versus Davius and Twitch, Rome and Machiavelli. Yeah, Rome playing Astotti a lot, right? So it's fun that he's probably the only European player in the tournament. But yeah, let's see. We have this winner bracket final. Fazak who took down Cipher. In the other semi-final. Is this best of 3? We are going to start with this map anyway. See if there are already more pictures added to the QUAKE one. Yeah, as soon as they know the server, I'll join it and get something to drink. It is a best of 3. So Dismemberment first, Sinister second, Dismemberment picked by Zip, Pavle. Pavle? It was no, it is. It's not Ash. It's Pavle. Yeah, Sinister. By Pavle, and the last one will be Battleforge, the tiebreaker if we get to that one. Be right back. Or are they leaving the server? They have ping 99. What? That's quite high. Is this a spectator bug or?
Prepare to fight.
Okay. They are going to play. Okay, I'll be right back.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
So almost 2 minutes played, and I'll stop the prediction in 10 seconds. The score is, as you all can see, 0-0. Mega health is the item that spawns first. 10 seconds later we'll have the red. Pavle not jumping to mega health. Oh, he wants to cut off Cip. Being successful. No, not really actually. Wow. Almost though. 14 health left. Close fight. Yeah, so Fazak did get the first frag, but as always, very hard to stay in control. But Pavle is also not really going for any major item. Oh, he did pick up the heavy. Oh, and Zip Fazak doesn't get his escape.
Lead taken.
Maybe if Cipher stood his ground with machine gun, he could have done that. But it's not the case, and he's giving a frag away quite soon after. Happy to see him take the red. Oh, that's the position, like how do you get out of it? Well, just doing weird stuff. That's working out. It's I think they're just having fun or something. Like it doesn't really look like a match at all anymore. Yeah, so I have to say that the matches hasn't been that interesting today. Did anyone see Cipher versus Fazak? I think that was happening on Cipher's own stream and probably deliberate murder. Now I'm wondering, does Cipher have a match tomorrow? No, Cipher does not have a match tomorrow. Oh, sorry, Leffy, I ignored you. I'm from the Netherlands. But I basically started streaming when Soot stopped his Challenger streams. Because, like, I always watched him. So at some point I thought, like, yeah, now no one is streaming it anymore, so I just jumped in and kind of got into casting a bit.
Vote now. Vote passed.
So Pavle won, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I would say, like, I'm not the best caster, but I just look at the game as a spectator. Like, I just find it really entertaining, and I usually like if someone else that has more knowledge with the game is around, so I can spar a little with them during the stream. But yeah, that's not happening all the time, or it's not happening most of the time. So you have to deal with me.
To fight.
Does anyone still know the outcome of the last map? I do know it went to the Pavle, but the score I don't know. No, we are Sinister. And yeah, I'm mostly focused on production anyway. Like, I really want to give the best quality possible. And I think I am providing that one. Like, stream quality is really nice, especially if you're watching on YouTube. Have a high resolution up there, and also on Twitch these days if you are lucky enough to be viewing this from the right country. Only a selection of countries that have access to the 1440p stream on Twitch. It's kind of a beta test, but at some point it will roll out to more countries. And I also have to say, like, when doing casting alone, at some point you just hear yourself talk so much and saying the same things over and over again. It becomes a little bit still. Still. Too much of the same. That much. Yeah, I'm not as narcissistic anyway, so maybe I'm not cut out for it. The Mega Elf going to Pavle. He didn't get a frag yet. Like Zip is the top fragger right now. It's all frags on his own though. Yeah, I think you're right, Atomic 3. Like there are Atomic 3. Atomic from Sweden. You don't have to be that analytical, as long as it's entertaining. Because if you know the game, you see a lot yourself anyway. So I do think, like, yeah, I hope that we still have viewers that don't really know the game, like the basics. I do know, and I do feel that I can say something about the psychology of playing competitively. Because yeah, I play volleyball at a high level. And I do play duel myself every now and then. Only not in quick life. So, we go to Pavle, and yeah, this is a fight that he will win by stack alone. But yeah, there's always different casters, and what I liked about the QPL is that the matchups of the different types of casters was always really good. Like you had one that was really analytical, and the other one great at play-by-play.
5-minute war.
And also like a serious one matched up with the jolly one. So Fazak gets back to 0. He's chasing this frag up successfully. recovers by a yellow and some health bubbles. His mission is now to defend this mega health who is being pushed off. Is he? No. Oh, he needs to step forward, but there are rockets raining down from Pavle. In the end, Pavle retreats because he's himself quite low. So, great choice for Cip to use the LG. Every time Pavle peeked, there was some damage done. He even gets it so far that there's only one frag between the two players. And the damage output is awesome on this mega half. Pavle was just waiting there, hoping to get the item. He did get it, but doesn't get a lot of out of it. Fazak retreating to yellow. I think he confused the spawn order. But they're fighting both for the same item, and it's Fazak who is able to collect both. So it's go time for him. Pavle needs to work his defensive magic. Well, that rocket is a start. Well, the red taken by Pavle. But there are two yellows up. One yellow going to Cip, the other one to Pavle. Oh, a fully fight. The opening damage is there from Fazak. But there is a ton of return damage from Pavle, who gets the red. The punishment is there with a rail shot. Only 6 health left now, 5 for Pavle. And who? Cip just a millisecond too late to get the frag before the mega health is collected. So yeah, I think this is the map for Pavle. And Pavle also won the first one, right? So it's GG's. Yeah, it's also for me. Atomic says sometimes I feel I want to get into QUAKE live duels. Yeah, I had that a bit with Hypothetical, but in the end, like on your own level, the duels are still fun. And like in Quake 2, Quake 2 is the game that I grew up with. Like at some point, I just knew naturally when something was going to spawn. Like I didn't really time. I just did it by feel and it worked out great. So I think at some point that will also happen. if multiple quakes, because like it happens for Sparty in Quick Life and Quick Champions Agent. So I think it's just yeah, a matter of some adjustment periods, and then it will just come naturally. But yeah, the time to kill on Quick Life is quite high, I have to say, especially with you also getting overstacked by the poverty armors. So that also means that if you're out of control or in control, you still need to pressure for the yellows, because at some point your opponent will still have a great stack even if you take all the major items. Let's see. We have Cipher versus Ash. It's going to be the best of one. Let's open that. Yeah, Ash has to ban first. There we go. House of Decay removed. Lower brackets, something. Let's see. Lower brackets. Oh, this is the semi-final, I would say, or the semi. Yeah, I'll call it the semi. So no House of Decay, no Silence. Arrow Walk also removed. Dismemberment removed. We still have left the Battle Forge, Bloodborne Verse, High Sinister, and Toxicity. Yeah, what I also noticed, especially in Quick Life, like the first spawn, or the first spawn, on spawn you don't have armor, but if the opponent catches you with LG, it still takes a long time to kill your opponent. While like in Quake Champions, you basically you die in a second. I always have to feel. When you just spawned and you don't have a weapon and you come across someone with an LG. It's going to be Blood Run. Let's see. I'm curious, where are they playing? So they are done with the Pixelmans. Now I like to know where they are playing. Like, are they on a private server? Or a public one? Oh, they are on public server. I hope I'm still in time. They have gone. No, they are on a different server. Oh, I only missed 2 minutes, so. Cipher, fresh fact at least. Like, this is also different with QUAKE Live. Like, or with QUAKE Champions. There's so much downtime in QUAKE Champions, and you also need to be invited and stuff. Like in QUAKE Live. I always have a hard time getting to the server. And
Lead taken.
yeah, people on YouTube, I had trouble finding the server. So you weren't seeing the game and you were only hearing the music because it was not on the server yet. Fazak isn't SIP free. But yeah, now we are in the server and Ash is doing great things. Oh, Cipher though, also hitting a great shot. Is he getting to his usual level? Because I have to say that him losing out to Fazak is a bit of an upset. Right out, consistent damage with the LG. He does see that the LG is just taken.
Five-minute warning.
Yeah, equal stack. Where's Ash? Ash just drops down into a full-on rocket. He is still alive, but barely. It's interesting. Cipher doesn't chase this up. He opts to go for control. Switching his route, and yeah, we hear Ash collecting the yellow. Oh yeah, the real opening, and then that rocket. Shotgun to seal the deal. Rinse and repeat. Although Ash very aggressive, not hitting enough rockets. He did hit that rocket, but it was more on himself than on Cipher. Yeah, does Ash still have trouble with his connection? Nice. 61%. Accuracy for Cipher and Thundo. Does anyone know the command to increase the damage numbers or enlarge it? I think they are a little bit small. Or else I'll see if we can do it in the menu when they switch maps. Oh, great angle from Ash. You might have a reason to stay around for the mega, but no, that would not be the play to make, right? Well, he is able to do it. Also find some shards. He's probably yeah, waiting on this yellow. Cipher on the other end to collect the other yellow. The opening damage is there from Ash. Yeah, trying to chase this one up. It's at least giving him some space to jump onto the heavy. But Cipher, yeah. Circles around back to it. It is the night.
One-minute warning.
Oh. Tactical delay on the rat by Cipher. Like this is a 300 IQ play. What? It's only 20 seconds left anyway. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Someone should use that for a song. Cipher, winning this 3, 2, 8. So. Okay. Okay. So yeah. I'm having it on 4K. So. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the info. No, I'm Dutch. So yeah, a lot of Americans think that Dutch sounds like German. Some words are similar. So maybe the English accent is comparable with German, but I'm Dutch. No, I drink Belgian beer, but I'm not Belgian. I'm the funnier German. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. Because we might miss another match. Although this one is best of 3, right? No. Having a hard time to scroll. There we go. We are going to various heights first. So, yeah. Fazak got this 2-1 by playing Dismemberment and Blood Run. Let's see what the picks events are now. We start with various heights. Toxicity. Okay. I'll start a prediction for various heights. Versus Cipher. I hope that I. Okay, they shared a IP 2 minutes ago, so I still might be too late. Sorry, guys. Thankfully, we're on time this time.
Prepare to fight.
So this is the lower bracket final.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
The second to last match. This is the best of 3. Cipher is at 0 because this is the first map. I'll stop the predictions 2 minutes in. I learned neuken in de keuken or something from the Dutch colleague. So that's fucking in the kitchen. Neuken in de keuken is having sex in the kitchen. Which is just it. Doesn't make sense at all. It's just something that rhymes. Like it's not really a saying that we use. like, who has sex in the kitchen? You prepare food. So maybe if you are a food fetish, not a feet fetish, but a food fetish. Oh, there's someone putting some money on the ship. But a win rate of 1 against 388. I'll stop the predictions in 30 seconds. Well, we might have our first frag. Ooh, both players actually hitting a ton of damage. Cipher has to retreat, give up the fight for the red. He does get the mega health, so he might double back to this heavy. There is time. Oh, the rockets from ship are not enough food. What is that spawn? That's illegal. What you go to the kitchen to eat your pussy? I assume you mean the animal that most people have running around. So Cipher sneaking around. Ik hou ook van jou, vriendin. Cipher is hitting shit. I'm not a cat person, so I eat hot dogs. Yeah. Did he now? He missed a few shots, but not by a lot. Yes, was again not able to escape. Yeah, QUAKE has just woken up. They are starting the Wake and Quake, which is playing a Quake deathmatch in the morning. Every day they have a different Quake.
5-minute warning.
That the match is in. I was usually sleeping in the morning. We actually wanted to join for Quake Champions. I think that was then on Saturday, but we were there before the tournament starts, but not on time for the registration. Fazak is not able to walk away with frag. 5 health left for Cipher after. And he's able to evade the rockets. Finds a lot of armor. And this He's not really pressing the issue on this P.E.K.K.A help. He's just scoping this hallway and gets a free frag. You can collect them in that hallway, it seems, because another one goes this way. Or is this also a dark corridor? Doesn't look that dark to me. Yeah, Quake during QuakeCon, who would have thunk? Cipher's drill is working. 7 excellence, which means hitting 2 reels in a row. So, various heights. Going to Cipher. Pretty impressive. Cipher. On which side is he actually? He's on
Prepare
the
to
right.
fight.
Okay. I'll start a prediction.
3, 2.
For 2 minutes, you guys have time to do the voting. And I'll switch to Fazak. Points. Cipher, wow, Sip has lost out on the first track. Strong LG from Cipher. Some decent rocket damage from Sip. But he craters. Whew. There we go. First frac. Well, first frac. 0 fracs on the board for Sip. But he might be able to punish this red pickup and also gets a decent damage on the spawn. Cipher with only the starting machine, I'm not able to do anything but die. The rockets are nasty, but with 1 health, that's all you need to survive. He does do decent damage before dying. Nice, good play. But yeah, it's definitely the Cipher show right now. Quick reset on the Sip Fazak. Needs to collect weapons again. While Cipher has so much stack to work with and all the weapons in his arsenal.
Lead taken.
Yeah. The higher quality stream on Twitch is currently a beta test from Twitch itself. They are quite far in the testing though, so I hope at some point everyone will be able to watch the 1440p version. Of course, you can always go to YouTube and watch it in 1440p or 4K. Oh, if you want to know the list of countries, I linked it. If you say 1440p, there is an article that lists. Yeah, if you scroll down, you see a list of countries that are able to see it. When is Evil coming back? Patrick Dahlgren on YouTube is asking when Evil is coming back. Does anyone know when Evil is going to be back? Yeah, this is one of my favorite maps, and it also seems that like the players that are new to Quake Live are also pretty quick on reading how this map plays. So even Racy is really good at this map. I think it's even Racy's best map. And I also like the graphics, like the implied, yeah, how you call it? Dynamic lighting. Like it's just probably an animated texture, like the things that we have over here where Fazak is trying to survive. I was trying to do some free cam, but Cipher able to go through the portal. He's really good. $11 health. Yeah, so I wanted to do this. Like this is pretty cool. This is just a moving texture, but it's a bit of a baked-in lighting effect. But that was always the case. Like there has always been great art in id Software games. Yeah, he won't live for much longer. It's going to be a huge stack on Cipher after this mega health. Zip though finds 2 yellows, it looks like. Oh, no, at least 1. And some shards. Now he gets both, but Cipher. Oh, actually Cipher getting the red, and now... No, the yellow first, then the red. I'm confusing myself even. No, it's 4 times A. GG. I would say flawless victory, at least in maps. Fazak was able to take Cipher down in the upper bracket, but the lower bracket final is his. No, Lipton, the big announcement at the start of QuakeCon was that Heretic and Hexen got a remaster. But they did imply that they are now done with the Doom engine remakes. They basically said that because they are now so sufficient in using the QUAKE engine and the Doom code base, because Heretic and Hexen is actually made in the Doom engine, that it was more logical to remaster them now before moving on to the next iteration of the engines. So because they already did Quake 2, right? So maybe that is implying that they are going to ITEC 6. ITEC 6 is Quake 3, right? No, ITEC 6 is Doom. So, yeah. They ITEC 5 is Rage actually. So it's ITEC 4 is wow, okay. Oh, ITEC 4 is also Doom. What? Doom and Doom 3, Doom 4. So this is ITEC 3? Oh yeah, okay. ITEC 3, because of Quake 3. Yeah, I know. I played Heretic. Like I grew up with like first Wolfenstein, then Doom, then Heretic, then Doom 2, then Hexen. Like Hexen and Heretic, like I was just scared while playing that. Like all those mystical creatures. Cipher one. Let's see. What the picks and bands are going to be. Cipher wants to play Furious Heights again. So I think this is then with one map in hand for Pavle. Yeah, the inventory was interesting, but the up and down look was basically shifting the view and not really the like in a three-dimensional way that we had with Quake 1. So it basically just warps the view. I see 5 mix. Oh yeah, let's first find out where they are going to play. Yeah, so what is that 0? Yeah, Duke Nukem was a 3D world, but everything in it was still 2D.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
This is the grand final, by the way. Best of 5. Pavle popping up. I'll start in 2 minutes. First true 3D engine was QUAKE. QUAKE 2 was the first engine with colored lightning, yeah. And QUAKE 3 was the first engine that you needed a GPU accelerator. No, QUAKE 2 still has had a software mode. Cipher doing better on this map than Pavle. It's the scoreline of 0-5. Cipher
warning.
quite early on this one, but it works. Only one real hit from Pavle, but this one is through. Yeah, the crate. What is it? The thingy Mijini. It's still Cipher walking away with another frag, and a shiny red appears in front of him, which he's baiting out. Like, I think the Riva TNT 2 was pretty powerful, right? Yeah, the glide API was so strong for V1. Was insane how much speed that got you. And it was also interesting. Like, you had to connect your VGA card to the Voodoo. So you had actually two GPUs. Or two video cards in your system. And the Voodoo one only did the acceleration. And a VGA connector is basically analog, right? It's over. Taking Furious Heights. So I don't know if it's now 2-0 or 1.
Prepare to fight.
Oh, they are stepping
3, 2,
on the pedal. Pedal to the metal. Juice Outcome, Cipher 1. Sinister. That's the map we are on now. Also 2 minutes, there we go. Yeah, like a big reason is yeah, the Unreal Engine that we have a lot of crap running games. But also, like, software is becoming more complicated every time someone creates something. But yeah, and like even CD Projekt Red switched to the Unreal Engine. But I have to say their Witcher tech though now looked really promising. Like if you run Cyberpunk without any ray tracing, you actually get like 250 FPS with ease, and it looks awesome.
Lost.
Cipher getting the first track. Pavle falling to his death. Well, remember Interlace's video? That was also a thing. Where is Pavle? I do hear him in that vicinity. Do you remember like some Prodigy tracks? Not in MP3, but I don't know how that music program was called anymore. But you had like all these tracks. No, not Wave. It was like a program that, people in the house business, in the dance scene used.
Five-minute warning.
Like that was probably the start of some tool that is now a commercial success, but back then it was just like a program you could run in DOS. Will Pavle get at least one frag back on the board? Well, he did in the end, but there is no proof on the board. Or do you get a number? Oh, he does get this one. Yeah, he has 2 frags. Huh? What? With real? Yeah, of course. Okay. But a suicide is not registered
1 minute warning.
in the statistics. Great rockets. I use NPC HC. GG, so 2 to 9. So was this it, or do we have another map? We do go to silence. Okay, so it's not a map in hand. Or is this a best of 7? No, right? There's only 5. Yeah, 5 maps.
Vote now. Vote passed.
So no map in hand. Okay, Blood Run. Potentially last map. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to do the prediction. I think the Prodigy, like that program used, was called like module something. Like if I Google it now, they say that they used Cubase, but I don't think that is the one. Cubase is the commercial form. Oh, it does look actually like Cubase. Fruity Loops, that was it. FL Studio. So Cubase is the continuation of that Fruity Loops. No, I don't think it was shooting, because that looks like waveforms.
Prepare to fight.
Okay, I'm confused.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Like, I definitely know it was like something like the Magic Music Maker for professionals. Like, you had just beats that... yeah. Magic Music Maker, you know that. You can be a producer yourself with just pushing some buttons. But I think it definitely had like mod or module in the name of that program. Yeah, I remember back in the day, like someone at my school was creating music with that tool, and he also had like tracks from the Prodigy in that tool. It's just, yeah, it looked cool. But I don't remember how that software was called. Yeah, Pavle collecting the Mega Health, while Cipher had the red. And it does seem that this is the worst map of Cipher these days. Well, Coulson is not in the server anymore. He was probably looking for someone to spar with. But yeah, but Cipher hasn't won a blood run today. And I think Pavle also lost blood run to Ash. So it might be the worst map for both players. Yes, we're going through portal. Getting this yellow. The red and the mega are spawning at the same time, and Pavle makes an appearance on both items. Eats damage. Yeah, Pavle is pretty much dead. Where is he? He's down below. Does find some armor. Gets shot into the portal.
5-minute warning.
And Pavle is certainly a player who can be elusive on the map. Especially a map like Bloodrun. Cipher? Yeah. Is Pavle going? No, Pavle is already at the top. He's still even both. Ooh, Cipher is getting hammered by the defensive damage of Pavle. Oh, Pavle, I think you're overstaying your welcome. Now especially with 40. Does he know that he has been railed? He was just jumping back in with 40 health. Well, he's still alive. Yeah, the real tune, that's a setting in Twitch. But I don't think, yeah, I don't have that enabled. No, yeah, like every channel can set that. I think the only setting I have is that you need to authorize your mail, but I think you have to do that for your account anyway. So. Yeah, well, they are not sending it to me. They are sending it to Jeff Bezos. Like, if they were sending it to me, then I would enable it. The Eldorado, well, not particularly. I bet you have a huge shaft, right? Oh, my phone number has been leaked so many times. Like, but when someone... Yeah, I get like... every few days a call from
1-minute warning.
someone who... yeah, it's mostly headhunters. And like, as soon as they say they are from a company, I just say, not interested. Bye-bye. Like, I'm just also tired to be nice to these people. Like a year ago or so, there was a huge leak from a third party that a lot of yeah, how you call it, those companies that look for people to fill jobs. Like almost all the companies were using the same third party, and that third party leaked its whole database. So all my information was in there. And I did not give it to them. They probably got it from something else. But yeah, we are in the overtime. 40 seconds. Pavle fighting for survival in this tournament. Cipher fighting for the win. And Cipher is just defending his lower position. He eats the rockets, then collects yellow and then retreats to the end of the hallway. There is another yellow for him. I think he will leave the heavy to Pavle. What happened? You're still here, yeah. Let's switch to Pavle. No, QUAKE is not streamed at all. Oh, no, it's Cipher who takes down Pavle also on Blood Run. 3-5. So congratulations to Cipher. Whoop whoop. Hey, I did miss Razy Agent and Gilson a bit. But yeah, congratulations to Cipher for winning this one. I was a little bit tired, but I still enjoyed the games. Yeah, for like QUAKE, there's a lot of stuff going on. But no streams. Like if you go to the tournament website and just search on QUAKECon 2025, you see all the tournaments. And like there's a duel going on that this started yesterday, and they are continuing today. So Travis and Psychip are in the winner bracket final. The lower bracket, Dave is just won from Twitch. Rome is playing against Machiavelli. Yeah, we'll rate Gilson, of course. There's also a QUAKE Champions 2v2. But like on all the tournaments, no, it does seem that this one is finished, right? No, wait. Yeah, so still the final still has to be played for this one. And the sacrifice, that is happening today. Registration is open, so if you're at QUAKECon, the duel is also today. There are other participants. Yeah, the only one I know is Disco Rain. Where's my b-ball? Which? Where's my b-ball participants? That's Pong and Jana Banana. But yeah, so like if I'm looking at the brackets, I do see that for some competitions the finals are staggered. So I think today there will be, like just as last year, a moment that the finals will happen. But last year that was not streamed. Like, yeah, I'll repeat again. Like there was a stage where the finals were happening with cameras and stuff, interviews. Johar was hosting and casting, but that was not streamed. So I do hope that this year they will do that, but don't get your hopes up. So if you ever want Quake at QuakeCon again, you need to go to QuakeCon. Because there is a lot of Quake, just not for the people at home. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'll rate Kilson and have a great rest of your Saturday evening. And I see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock. We'll have 250 FPS, which is week 5. We start with Helldown versus Arseny, then Razy versus Helldown, then Razy versus Kilson, then Kilson versus Arseny. These matches are not happening, so no Folk. Then we have Fazak versus Swax, Fazak versus Party, then Pavle versus Party, and we round off with Boxstain versus Pavle. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock. See you there. Good night, good fight.